Hello and welcome to War Thunder. This episode we will be starting up our videos on this with Arcade. I had the intro video earlier that was just replay footage, so you couldn't really see much of what was going on very well. But here's some arcade battles that I recorded live, so now we're nice and ready. So right now I'm just setting up my ammo layout, make sure I have a good quantity of armor piercing and a good quantity of armor piercing composite rigid such that I can both pen things and hurt things, with a little bit of high explosive on the side for like ground targets and ZIS 30s, which have no armor, so those just get obliterated by high explosive shells. So we started here on the east side, and we're going to head over to the beach, which is generally where I play on this map. I do the best there. So this is a Era 2 tank, and the important things about this tank is that its gun has a fair amount of penetration and that its armor is actually quite strong. It's fast and has good armor, which is very nice because the front is actually spaced. It's the standard Panzer III armor with an extra applique type armor on front, and it's strapped spaced, so it's nice and thick and resilient on the front, and then the mantlet is very, very nice as well. So crossing the river here, there's a Stug. Let's see if we can plant one into his lower plate. It doesn't pen, so we'll switch to APCR. It really should have penned, but it'll be rather safe than sorry. So Stug looks like he fired a shot. So we're going to pop out as quickly as we can. Plop one in down there, hit his transmission, go back. Of course he's going to bounce there because I'm angled. And plop one back there. Engine and transmission that time. Once again hits my angled hull. Set him on fire. And now it's just about letting him burn or finishing him off. Honestly, I probably should just let him burn, but yeah, whatever. We'll just blow up his ammo too. That works. Oop, Panzer IV F1. He's got some nice squishy armor. So there are some AIT-26s here, but they're probably not going to hurt me. So I am just going to circle around this guy. As you see, I'm loading armor piercing. Ooh, that hurt. Ooh, he's burning. And hello. Yeah, he's not happy camper right now, and that's never going to go through with that little stub cannon. And we'll just let his ammo cook off. That's one of my favorite effects of the game. So yeah, that was easy enough. Just circle around him, fire AP into his sides, and he is dead. So now coming around this corner, you're looking for targets. Oops, Stug. Stug F. He's lethal. Let's try to pop him in the ammo rack. Oop. Got 3 of his crew members in his cannon breach. That works too. And Stug F again. Do not want to be exposing myself to him for too long. Take a shot and move with the T-34. I was on relatively flat ground. Usually you just cannot viably shoot on the move in a lot of vehicles. And hit the suspension there. I didn't really hit him in a spot where it would do much damage. Loading APCR just to make sure I get through. Kill his driver, hurt his machine gunner, but the Panzer IIIM is the focus target here because others might not be able to hurt him. My gunner is unconscious, so I'm just going to back off because I need to repair my tank. So we're going to sit back here and we are going to wait to be repaired so that we have turret traverse once again. Okay, turret's back up. So we're going to pop over and see if we can re-engage this T-34. And that will be a nice hit to the suspension, ammo, engine, and fuel tank. There's also a Panzer IV-C out there. I'll give him a little bit of a hard time as well. really in a strong position here, being able to see a lot of their team. So we're just going to pop a couple more shots on their side. There we go. Shot to the mantlet. That's not going to pen even if it is a Stug-F. So, you're next, Mr. Stug. You have no driver. And once again, just pop over, hold down. You now have no commander. We would like to take this guy out. He exposes his side. So we'll happily pop one right there. That's a really soft spot on the Stug. You're able to hit the cannon breach and a ton of crew members just by shooting that one spot on the side of the Stug. So I'm deciding whether I want to push up because I am in a very strong position. Looking at the team there, it's a Era 2 game, so no big scary stuff in this game. Some of the Era 3 stuff can be quite intimidating to the little Panzer IIIL, but we're gonna move onward to perhaps one of my favorite parts of the game, and that is saying, "Oh, landing craft. I'll load up a high explosive shell to shoot it." But I gotta get rid of the shell first. Oh. I guess you can just kill it with one APCR shell. Random landing craft. Then I see if I can damage the cruiser at all. Yeah, nothing. Well, just so you know, you can kill that random landing craft sitting there. So now I'm just looking for AA guns to kill. Because this game should be over pretty soon because we have fully capped the one zone. Load up high explosive, but the high explosive has such a low velocity that it'll take... I can't even see where my indicator actually is. And like I said, our team has capped the only base in the single base mode, so they will win the game, and I get anti-mech, which is very, very nice. That means I destroyed the most ground units. So let's see what that appears like in the results screen. So yeah, Arcade. Arcade is really fun to play. You just hop in vehicles, shoot things. It's still very strategic and it's still a fair amount realistic, but it's Arcade. It's just the more lighter, fun mode, and I enjoy it. So, first place on the team, 7 units destroyed, 2 critical hits, 36 hits total. Let's buy some stuff, get the adjustment to fire, get general upgrades here. I have lots of stuff that I just unlocked on the Panzer III. And start researching artillery support, buy the modifications, and that is that for the first game. I have another game which I will show you, and that will be it for this episode on War Thunder Arcade Battles for Ground Forces. See you in the next part. Okay, so here we have another arcade battle. This time we are not in jungle, we are on the Karelia map, here in our nice Era 2 Panzer IV-F. The first of the German mediums to get the nice big punchy 75. This is the 75 L43 probably, as equivalent in World of Tanks. I do not know why I'm zoomed into this view right now, but just so you're wondering, this view would be the view you have in Simulator. Just about. So I was doing something at that point, I don't know, involving my computer, but we'll get moving in a second. Okay. Let's shoot some AA guns, why not? We have a nice long range gun. which has a decent amount of accuracy. That first shell misses. As you see, the reload is long, but this gun really hurts, so it would be a little unfair if this gun's reload was faster. Fortunately, those shells do not hit the target, but I really don't feel like rushing forward because this thing does not have a lot of armor, so I might as well wait a little bit to see how the combat develops. And while I'm doing that, just shoot AAA. And that does not hit. AA guns are actually fairly small targets, and they're usually a pretty considerable distance away. So we're gonna circle around the back here such that we can engage the tanks across the valley. Once again, stopping to just shoot some AA, pop one at that, and take them out. So now we're just going to jump over to here, see if there's anything across this area that I can take a shot at. There's a Panzer III, there's his commander satch, and there's a dead commander. I can't really see much of his vehicle. Only the very top of his turret poking out, so until he pops out completely, we will take out that AA gun, which is nice and close. Panzer III, once again, is kind of sitting behind the tank traps there, such that I don't have the greatest shot at him. That one goes through but does not do any damage. But there's a T-34 pushing up there, and he gets past too. But the Panzer III seems to be moving forward, and T-34 is coming into the area. He looks to take a shot at me. I take the shot at him and take him out. So that's my first tank kill. On top of the 4 AA guns I've taken out. Usually there's people around that far corner over there, but there is not, so that's unusual, but I'm okay with that because I really don't want to get shot in the flank. Like I said before, the Panzer IV-F version does not have a particularly large amount of armor, and it has a very, very, very high tendency to just get ammo racked. Seems in my snapshots that AA guns are being much more successful at this point. I kind of want to take out this KV-1, but I can't really tell what type of shot I'm getting. But I do hit his ammo rack. So I'm okay with that. Panzer IV-F2, he's probably the most deadly thing to me over there, so we'll just blow up his ammo rack and kill several crew members. T-28 as well. We'll see what we can do with him. Ah, shot misses. And he hurts. Come on, gun. You can reload. I am not in such great shape. Do not have fire extinguishers. So I am most likely going to burn to death here. Yep. And my ammo cooks off. So, let's pop into another vehicle. We're going to pop back into the Panzer IV-F2 because I just got it at this point, so I was kind of just experimenting with it. I think this is maybe the first or second game I have it, so I don't even have spare parts. In order to be able to sit there and repair your tracks and parts, you need the corresponding upgrades. If you don't have spare tracks, you can't sit there and repair your tracks, and if you don't have spare parts, you can't sit there and fix various mechanisms on your tank. So stock vehicles can be sometimes frustrating because you simply just cannot, if you get damaged, there's nothing you can do to solve it. Here I'm trying to shoot some, I don't know what I'm trying to do. It's telling me there's something there. I feel like it should be an AA gun, but I'm not going to waste terribly much time on it. It's a little odd, but I'm going to move on. As you saw, an artillery strike came down in front of me there, but it didn't land on me, so that's good. And we're just going to push up through here. More artillery falling in front. Trying to get behind this rock to maybe increase my cover. Ooh. T-34 hits my... or T-34 probably called in artillery. Artillery landed one on my engine deck. So now I am a very, very dead Panzer IV. Just need to wait for my tank to decide when it's dead. It'll get there eventually. Let's see if I can pop over and take a shot at whoever's over there before I die. But just too late. And my ammo blows up. Because the Panzer IIIM shoots me, which stinks for the T-34, who really deserved the kill there. So we'll pop back into the Panzer IIIL, which very enjoyable vehicle for me. And game ends. But we got anti-mech again, so obviously we're doing pretty well. So that's the second game. We'll just see how we did, and that will be it for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. So 8 kills on AAA and stuff, but still it's a valuable effort to the team. In arcade right now you cannot play planes, but I'm sure you will in the future, and the AA is pretty darn lethal with planes, so taking them out as the tanks will help your planes support you, and that's what you're looking for. So that's all for this episode. I hope you did enjoy these 2 arcade games, and now know what Ground Forces arcade battles are like, and are looking forward to it. So until next time, guys, I will see you then. Goodbye.